Right, and welcome to Black Country Blitz PC Gaming. Right, I'm here at Stafford. I'm just setting up this Voyager Class 220 for a little run down to Birmingham. So let's start we up. Send the train into neutral. Get with some daylight headlights on. And the next thing we can do is let our passengers on. So here we are in our Voyager. This is a bit noisy. Right, so that's what it is. So the train number is 1008 Bournemouth. Departing at 8:21 or 8:22 now. There's a Avanti West Coast train there. That's a class 350. That's a local train. So let's get back inside because it's a little bit quieter. Everything's ready to go. So we'll lock our doors. Change that direction to forward and give the throttle some. Right to Stafford we go.
Next station is Wolverhampton. This is a cross-country service to Bournemouth.
Now I would like to say that yes, we made into Bournemouth, but this terminates at Birmingham International. Now Birmingham New Street, not International, as this is only as far as the train goes at the moment. Never know, Dovetail might extend the route, but this is all we've got at the moment. Anyway, from here now to Wolverhampton, we've really got some good speeds. Now we can do 90 mile an hour in a minute. And then we get a 125. Then a 60. I think then it's a 40 and then a 15 as we pull into Wolverhampton, or as we call it here in the Black Country, Wolvo. So you can see quickly approaching that 125 mile an hour speed limit. And it's a beautiful train to drive, nice and easy controls. It reminds me very much of the Avanti trains. That kind of nice big open. But this Voyager Class 220 XC with 4 carriages or 4 cars on today. Oh, speeding by 1. Now, I sat here the other day and I'm clicking through YouTube as you do, and I found a proper train driver doing this route from Birmingham to, from Wolverhampton to Birmingham, and the only difference, it was in a class 350, and he was stopping at every single station. And just to think I can sit here and do the same kind of route in the same train. I was like, that's real good, isn't it? I mean, I'm thankfully that Dovetail did put this together, or whoever put it together for Dovetail, done a really good job. This is the West Coast Main Line Birmingham to Crewe DLC. And, go knock it. There's a few problems when it first come out, but Dovetail have addressed them, have put them right. And give Dovetail credit where credit's due. They are now starting to sort all the DLCs out for improvements. So, credit where due. Okay, we still get the old micro stutter. You'll get it in this. Do I know why? No. Yes and no, but I am the developer, but hopefully it would be nice for them to sort it. And have a game where there's no stuttering. Anyway, I like some changing, so that could mean we probably will be slowing down. I think our first slowing down speed is at 110. We're still 9 miles away. Got full power on. Now these audibles that you're hearing is when the train buttons or anything, especially the P, this one, the power handle, if that's not been moved for 60 seconds, then you get a warning sound, and if I don't acknowledge it, then this train will go into emergency braking. Exactly the same with the lights, because it goes amber, and then the next one will be a red light, and I must stop. But it tries to bring the train to a complete stop if I don't acknowledge it. Yeah. So what you're moving now is to tell me, yep, that's a green light, or we're coming up to a green light. You'll hear another one in a minute. No change in the lights. That's because I pressed nothing. But you'll hear that ping. There we go again. Yep. So this is for people that don't know much about trains and just wondering why all these sounds are going off. It is actually nice to see a video and actually hear them in a real train, thinking, well, I'm these just for show or whatever. No, they're actually in real trains, and you hear them in the videos I've watched of other people, or especially train drivers doing their jobs. Right, so here's our first speed limit we've got to come down to. So again, when going uphill, I don't really want to start braking. I've only got to lose 13 miles an hour, and we'll do that very quickly. We'll just come down now, and we'll lose that 10 miles an hour, which, as you can see, done very easily in this train. Now the sensation I'm getting with this, I can actually feel the train coming to slow down wearing the Voyager vest, as that's what I'm sat here wearing, playing this. If I use my U6 cushion from Sim Racing Studio, then I use the Voyager for everything else that does support the cushion. This train sim world would be absolutely awesome if it supported my cushion, as the cushion's plugged into the mains, where this I have to plug it in battery, and you're only limited to how long you can play with it. Now that's a warning telling me there's a big speed limit coming down, so I've got to lose 40 miles an hour. And very quickly, which I should do. But I can feel that now. My people in Train Sim World's forum for this, I told them and I showed them what I'd bought, and they all laughed. So I wearing that space suit, as if you've never seen a Voyager vest, it's like wearing a rucksack. That's all it is. But you've got a transducer at the top of your chest. You've got two on the side of your bottom, left and right. Then you've got a big one in the back, or two in the back. There's 6 in total. But the immersion, top the charts. It's hard now for me to play this game without a vest on, or the vest, as I call it. Where am I going? Need that immersion now. Anyway, we're slowly coming into Wolverhampton. There's our speed indicator. Oh, that 15 miles an hour. So I want to be around 25. Could even be at about 30 miles an hour, because we don't actually start to brake yet. There's your first set of amber lights. A little bit hard to see in the daylight. Great to see in the dark. But of course people don't like to watch dark streams. Train drivers have to drive in the dark as well in the light. But I do, for the streams, try to pick routes that are lit up rather than driving in the dark. Now this train coming out, I have no idea what it is. There's no liveries on it. There's no telling me what kind of train it should be or was. So anybody knows what that train is, drop us a comment below, as I've seen that train a few times.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
That's something else that's quite nice to hear the announcements now. I wore him before. Nice added little bonus. Well, we get the train just up to 15 miles an hour. These are the parts I love, when the train's going over other tracks. This minor detail, without the vest you don't even feel it. You hear it? Wow, I feel that. It's weird shit, man. Anyway, let's get me up to 15 miles an hour, or we'll be here all day. That's the first bit done. Stafford to Wolverhampton. Sweet. Slowly coming. And mitten break here now.
This is Wolverhampton. This is a cross-country service to Bournemouth. The next station is Birmingham New Street.
Oh, well, our passengers get on. Here we am now outside. Now we've got to wait till 8:39, so we've got a good 4 minutes sat at this station here at Wolverhampton. We should see a few trains coming though, so there ain't a lot we can do. And the rain's just kicked in. Nothing new. Right, here comes an Avanti West Coast to go with our cross-country train. Now pull up the side of it. Right, where's me window wipers in this? Here they am. I like how the weather just changes in this game. 1 minute nice, and then the next minute it's all horrible. And look how nasty it's gone within seconds. It's all Mr. Blue Sky's just. How moody it's gone now. That's the back of the train. Has that got the markers on the back? Gone a bit cold. I think we better turn up the central heating. I think there's no leg warmers in here or anything like that. I don't know what that one done. Right then, 30 seconds to wait, and then we'll be on our way to Birmingham. "15 seconds. And then I can shut the doors and get we on our way. There we go. Okay.
Next station is Birmingham New Street. This is a cross-country service to Bournemouth.
there we go. Out of Wolverhampton we go. There's a local train, Class 350, which stops at all stations from Wolverhampton to New Street. So we've got just 12 miles from here now to Birmingham, or again as we call it, Brum. So many words in the Black Country for the same thing. And we're speeding already. Now our speeds don't exceed up to only 75 mile an hour, as that's the maximum speed this way the train travels, and no faster. But I was through that then. Right, there it is. There's a 30 mile an hour speed limit, which we've sped up a little bit in between. So easy to speed, not intentionally. Like with all the other sims, I do try and keep to the speed limit and play it as it is intended. Sometimes it could be helped. Right, nice 27 till it hits that 75. Now I wouldn't know if a train driver has to go slower in bad weather, or he's told by someone in the train. I wouldn't know. Again, if anybody does, drop me a comment below, as I love to learn about the things that I do, especially in games. Pardon me. No, I don't think we've passed any stations yet. But I do know the first station that we do come to is Cosley. So that should be showing up pretty soon. I think that's what's just come on the map now. Still raining. $10 miles. 9.9 now. And here is Cosley Railway Station. The next feature that whoever did this for dovetail put in was what we would call here in the Black Country the music bridge. It's a big bridge with musical notes on it, and I've got to slow down for 60 mile an hour. And I've noticed every time I go over a bridge we have to slow down, so I'm thinking this is what this 60 mile an hour speed limit's for. Oh, why am I slowing down that much? Pressed it the wrong way. And we've got this 60 mile an hour speed limit, and then I go over the bridge. Here's the bridge now. Just make out some notes on it. Nah, not too well. But that is what we would call the music bridge because of its letters and music notes which are fixed on the bridge. There's another bridge up here which are at a 60 mile an hour speed limit. Now this is Tipton Station. Just got its new fantastic road diversion. Now cars have to wait now at Tipton Station when they over there got barriers. Now barriers don't go down at Tipton. Or not to, that I'm aware of. Years ago you used to be stuck in traffic for 25 minutes waiting for the train to pass. This is Dudley Port, where you've got the railway station and canal running alongside each other, and the aqueduct. So here's another 60 mile an hour that we had to slow down for. And then right after it is a bridge, as you will see when I slow down. Get the train to 60 mile an hour first. To 60 mile an hour. Not the bridge going over the canal. This bridge now, that's another bridge. It does actually go over the canal. But I'm assuming that's why we slow down in this little part, because of that canal bridge. It's anything I can put it to. Anyway, I'm approaching Sandwell and Dudley. Now I think this is Galton Bridge, the next one, and then it's Roll Street. I'm sure it's that way around. Going under the motorway. Not sure on what motorway it is. Well, it's the M5, M6, something like that. It's one of the two. Like I says, I think this is Galton Bridge. It is a bridge there, so I'm assuming that's. And this next one is then Roll Street. Smethwick. Right, we're just 3.6 miles away from Birmingham. And that's Smethwick Roll Street. So I know that's 65 mile an hour speed now. But I know I'm going to be starting to slow down pretty soon. Some kind of depot there. Bringing it down to 40-ish as we approach Birmingham New Street. .1 mile, just a mile to travel.
We are now approaching Birmingham New Street.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform and take care when stepping down from the train.
come to that 10 mile an hour speed limit. As we now come into New Street. There it is. Just as you come into the bridge, there's the speed limit, and we am below it anyway. So it's all good. We slowly drive in. Now driving into here now, using this West Coast Birmingham to Crewe DLC, looks more realistic than the other one, Midlands Main Line or whatever it was called. Because when you drive into Birmingham on that DLC, there's nothing there. And Birmingham is a busy station. So to see that with just a few trains in does make the game or the DLC more enjoyable. Anyway, just waiting for this train to get on the flat. It does get on the flat in a minute. And this is where these few minutes add up. You're getting your speeds right. It's just going to be a little bit late, not by much. But it's been a real nice steady drive. Enjoy this route. Enjoy the trains on the route. That's a Class 350, but not in use. I'm going to slowly bring this train to a stop. That'll be enough. Unlock my doors. Well, I don't know where the left ones are. Oh, there they are. There we are. That's our train here, I think. This is ours. No, we don't. I don't even know where our train is. Here it is. So, lock my doors. And there you have it, folks. So we're speeding a little bit. We lost a few points, but I don't play this for the points. Just play it for the enjoyment. Right. So that's been the Voyager Class 220 from Stafford to Birmingham. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to give me a like and a follow if you like what you see. And as we say here in the Black Country, till next time, ta-ra, rabbit.